What's the good word, party folks? It's your Mile High Priest, up about a mile high, if not at a mile high, on Jupiter's Day, Thursday, August 3rd. The moon is midway through its transit through Pisces, and it will be in Aries overnight on Friday or early morning Saturday throughout the weekend. Magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings and queens, this is your highest court. I am your jester with the stellar, mercurial, planetary, and earthly vibrational, divinely guided messages from spirit. Y'all, we had a bumpy ride in the beginning of the week, and coming off the full moon in Aquarius energy, the moon will be in its waning gibbous phase tomorrow night in Pisces, and then it will kind of stir up a little bit of the anxious energy. You may be ready to kind of kickstart. If you're set, ready, go. Perhaps a lot of you are feeling still in a decision-making mode or feeling indecisive. Either way, it's okay. I was on a bit of a break from work, and I just started meditating with the Egyptian tarot, and some messages have been coming up. I have noticed the energy of the Seven of Swords is in the air, so that vibrational kind of those qualities are amidst and in abundance in the energetic pool. So I went to spirit, and I'm getting a lot of messages like you're given that time of discernment, and your power lies in the qualities of the Seven of Swords archetype. You're seeing where your time has been taken, regardless of whether or where or who or what. You're able to both objectively and subjectively discern. So you're able to sort of remove and compartmentalize your feelings, your emotions, remove them from the events. So you're able to objectively apply an analysis of what has happened. You're able to see more synchronous moments as far as what has developed in the timeline and how it connects to the past and what it means for the future. You're now able to discern where you caved in, where you gave away time, where you've given away resources, time, money, energy. You're seeing where people or situations where events are taking from you, where they have taken from you. They have taken your resources. And so, it can be that Five of Cups energy of discontentment and staying stuck in that past, because, it could very well feel juicy and exciting to revisit the passions of the past, but we're in that kind of like liminal lovers, liminal the devil's space, where you be constricted and tethered to these passionate but equally as will you be tied to a time capsule, something that has already been done with? Will you be tied to a moment in time, a singular moment in time, or will you choose to move forward in your highest good? Gosh, I was getting so many messages earlier. I'm just gonna run with it because I did kind of start scribbling out a bunch of stuff. Are you in love? Get ready. Don't worry, baby. Sensitive mystic, looking at it different. Look at it different. You're asking where I'm from. You're asking where you from. Your ancestor. Well, your ancestors are asking where is your language from. The language is the magic. What you spell, what you cast is what you manifest. Who are you calling? Who will you call? Don't worry. Do you want another chance, my son? A child of God asks for another chance. Take it. Are you all dressed up? We're ready to go. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry, baby. Your mind will kick into high gear. You will want to take a lot of action. More about redefining and recommitting and reestablishing. You're looking at the cracks in the foundation. This starts this weekend. Okay, I just wrote the weekend, LOL. I'm not going to go into, but perhaps that a lot of this is for masculine energies. There's no deception. You are really, this was way different writing than I'm used to. You are already in the you're already in the new world. You are already in the new world. You don't, okay, there's no deception. You're realizing where there has been deception, and so this has happened already. Now is your chance to realize where, how, when, separate from the whys, okay? From why me, why that, why this, why that. You're able to discern and separate and analyze, and you're processing. Something about your writer, your ancestors like that you consider yourself a writer, and then you have you lyrically mix genres, or you write in different genres, which I know, but you're nervous about it. But don't worry, baby. Something about a niche, you're carving out a niche. You may already have done this. Oh God, I was getting that song. Oh, I think they like you. You just woke up like that. You'll wake up to it. You're just gonna wake up to, through your work and effort. Either it's already happening that you're already seeing I guess the pop cultural movement of people taking on this niche where you feel that you have taken part in carving out. You're one of these early birds, early adopters. Early bird gets the worm. Yeah, I was getting a lot of different messages. You're a beam of light. The culmination of you is your a ray of light. And I was also getting now's your chance. If you want a fresh restart, all you have to do is just forgive yourself for what has happened. The main point is to analyze, process, take the lessons, apply what you have learned. Okay, I have the Sugar Skull Tarot. I also had my regular tarot. A lot of 77, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. You're going towards the sun, okay? Don't go too fast. Okay, this is about the path. This is about meditating between the worlds and your options. You're seeing through the illusions. You're cutting through your discerning. Either you're cutting things out, and you're looking at what to cut. You're looking at both sides of the coin. You're looking at the double-edged sword. That wasn't even in frame. You're looking at the what needs to be cut. Okay, see, Seven of Swords keeps wanting to come out, and the Seven of Cups right here. So we're getting a lot of Neptune and Pisces, Neptune currently retrograde in Pisces. We're getting Mercury in Gemini, Mercury in Virgo, Mercury currently in Virgo. All these energies will start to kick up. Mercury is about to enter its pre-shadow phase because Mercury will retrograde in Virgo in about 3 weeks. Okay, so in the next 3 weeks, pre-shadow phase, then the retrograde takes place for 3 weeks, and then after that 3 weeks of the post-shadow phase, so the next 9 weeks you'll have all this time to go back and forth and review. The point is, don't get stuck in all the little details, but you're going to want to look at the details. You're going to want to look at Three of Pentacles. These flew. Okay, stop the tarot. Hold on, let me get the tape. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the World. Bottom of the deck. Okay, you also have the Double, but I need to get my covering. I saw someone comment on some other tarot person's video, like, is it because Americans are so something that we're covering the tarot? No, it's like YouTube guidelines. Although I don't think I have restrictions, as I'm not earning anything from any ad revenue. You're realizing what you're up against. You're realizing that yes, you are a ray of sun, of like beaming light. You culminate into a beam of light, and so there's this magnetic attraction to you, but there's also the need for you to, like, that's what I was getting earlier too. It was really intertwined with like this really like sentimental, like religious message, like Spirit really understands that you're worried that going down this path may mean that you're not allowed to take part in the earthly pleasures and enjoy earthly pursuits. Well, God was literally just like streaming all this stuff into me, like, to tell you, like, you can still very much enjoy earthly pleasures and earthly pursuits. Everything should be you should be leading with your highest good and for the highest good of everyone involved, especially yourself. And you should moderately balance between centering spirit, centering yourself, and centering those that you love. So those that you prioritize and those that you love, but you also have to constantly work to untether yourself from all of these earthly pursuits. You cannot be completely attached to everything. You have to have unconditional, you have to practice unconditional love. You cannot be tethered. You cannot have intense attachments, okay? The intensity of the attachments in the air earlier, I was like getting this doom scrolling effect where like my brain and my third eye and my head, like it hurts. Like, I get a lot of people like doom scrolling, or like just scrolling. It's just like diminishing source, something about like, okay, moderately balanced, three of Pentacles, moderately balanced between your spiritual labor, your means of working, your work to live, and spirit, working for the highest good of all involved. Okay, spiritual labor, so spirit, your true labor, your earthly pursuits, your fun, your pleasure, and yourself, your self-care, your self-love, and then the love for others, for unconditional love that you have for others, where you will prioritize those that should be prioritized, and you will not give in to those that do not deserve to be in that priority list. Okay, so you're 1, 2, 3 moderately balanced between spirit, yourself, and those that you prioritize, that you unconditionally love. Wow. Yeah, this is the energy that I was reading, and the devil is present. Okay, where is all this coming from? Spirit is lighting the fire under your, you know what, because you're on your way to the sun. You're on your way to the sun. You're the high priestess. So you're a Virgo, you're a Pisces. I don't know. You have a moon in Virgo. You have a moon in Pisces. You're a Pisces sun. You're a Pisces rising. You're a Virgo rising. You're a Virgo moon. You're a Virgo sun. You're a Virgo rising. Also sun in Leo. Or Aries. Or Sagittarius. Or Cancer. Yeah, and then you're like, oh, like, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does it mean when I'm like connected to God? What does it mean that I'm a child of the universe? What does it mean that I'm a child of God? What does it mean that God is going to give me another chance? What does it mean I get to wipe my slate clean? What does it mean I get to ask for forgiveness and learn my lessons and move on? What does it mean? Is it really going to happen that fast? Is it really going to take, like, hold that fast? Is my life really gonna go up and up? How could it get even better? I already have everything I want and need. I just get I get the feeling of, like, earlier, like right before I started the Gemini, a lot of magician qualities here. Okay, that song from that money I think y'all already know, like, if you're thinking, some of y'all haven't made the decision to actually rest and to meditate and to recover. Okay, so if you're realizing you're, like, tired of it all, and, like, you're super jaded, and, like, you have all these questions for spirit or higher being, and you're, like, feeling really disconnected, and you're, like, wondering, like, how can you earn? Yeah, like, I guess I'm getting a lot of that. Like, what does it mean to be spiritual and, like, still earn money? It just means, walking the path with the highest good of intentions for all parties involved, especially yourself, and especially always centering all those three counterparts: your spiritual labor, your spirit, your spiritual connection, yourself, your self-care, your love for yourself, and then also, the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Taurus energy. Also, you're, I mean, I guess that's been the age-old question, right? Like, I think it used to be, like, I've received some downloads from this, like, a while back. We have judgment here, okay? You need to rest so that you can receive your forgiveness, okay? You can question. It's good to question all of these. You should be questioning all of this, because, I feel like that's what keeps a lot of people away from actually living in their highest good and walking their path, their intentional path in their highest truth, for their highest truth, for their vision, for their dream. Because the devil, again, tricks you through all its marketing, through all the doom scrolling. I was listening to another different astrologer, or maybe it was an astrologer, Anne Orley, or another tarot reader, but they were, mentioning the fact that some of these social media companies, the biggest ones of them all, employ psychology professionals, and I had a psychology professional from one of these companies come to talk to one of my courses, like an information design course, and they readily and casually talked about all the things they track, like your physical eye movements and what they analyze and how they apply it. So it's not like you guys don't know any of this, but I think now you're in that space where you're now able to question. I have this sugar skull here, sugar skull tarot, and so you're like kind of trying to figure it out. It's little by little, because it's such, these addictions and these forms of control are meant to be addictive. They're meant to cause compulsive behavior, and if they've done that, then they've done their job, rightfully so. They're learning the role you play within this realm, right? Okay, so some people, some professionals, so not only are you seeing what you're, so like the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, okay, you're seeing what to cut through, what is the BS that you need to cut through and cut out. And you're also seeing, okay, that's Three of Swords, you're also seeing what you need to prioritize, you, spirit, and your priority list of the people in your love that you like, and you love the people in your life that you love and that you actually want to help. I'm sorry, your family, your friends, your partner, your work relationships that you like, you know. Okay, that's the difference between Three of Coins, Three of Pentacles, and Three of Swords. Okay, cutting through the BS, because now you're not the one that's just gonna sit there and be hurt and mope around and cry over spilled milk. You're not gonna be the purveyor of hurt and pain. You're not gonna be the one that causes the trauma. You're gonna be the one that stops. You're gonna be that third sword in there, and you're gonna be that Ace of Swords. Okay, you're gonna be that. This is so significant because I'm looking, I put the Egyptian Tarot to grab the Skull Tarot, and I have here the Ace of Pentacles, so the Ace of Coins. In the Egyptian Tarot, the Ace of Swords, the One of Swords, is attributed to Earth, Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins, very Saturnian. And Capricorn, okay, so very symbolic that this is here, because you're literally grabbing that one sword out of that Three Swords heart and walking away with your ace. Okay, a whole new exciting mental chapter for you, because you're creative and you want to use your mental abilities, your dexterity, your intelligence for some realness, baby. It's time for some real work, for the work that involves your vision. Okay, we have the sun. This is your power. You're a beaming. You're like a culmination of universal truth, ancestral truth. You've been sent here with light codes. You're downloading all the codes. You're like just excruciatingly, your body's like emitting these like forces. I can feel you. Yeah, people are trying to like really hold on to you. I'm falling in love with the artwork in here, or on the Sugar Skull Tarot cards. So here's the Four of Pentacles. So people are really trying to kind of get a grasp on you. You're seeming different, right? You just woke up like this, like very recently. That's okay. It's okay. You'll be okay. very much, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to accept it or not, God, source, goddess, whomever, whatever you believe in. And I know I just said you may not even believe, but like there is just a spiritual presence around you and in you, within you, and it is very protective. Like God has created a very protective bubble against you, knowing how close the devil is in your vicinity, because they know that you are so close to accepting and taking in a higher intelligence, so that you can then transcend, so that you can shed away, so that you can make the decision to begin to shed away a lot of these lower vibrational, like suppression. I get a lot of like disillusion, disarray, a lot of misleading. You've been misled. Okay, you are a son, you're a daughter, you're a child of God. Okay, God, like people are really trying to grasp at who you were, but you are already in your new world. Your spirit has already shed a lot of these lower vibrational like emissions. Like your spirit does not want you to linger. Ace of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Page of Pentacles. I just get very creative folks with a very high intelligence, like a high degree of intelligence, who have been able to really create a world of independence where you literally are your own support and your own like everything. And now God just wants to wrap you up in their arms. But please don't be fooled, because the devil is like right there. Like it's because the minute that the devil senses that you're about to like embark on this higher vibrational path, like the grip becomes stronger. But the eagle's grip is also very strong. The sun's here. You are the sun. The eagle has you in their talons. The eagle will not let you go, okay? You're worried that you'll maintain you're worried that you'll maintain your beauty, your inner, outer beauty and contentment. You just really need to really that space, okay? Space and time for yourself. You are a beautiful child of God. You're a child of the universe. You are expansive. You are a symbol of how expansive the universe is, okay? 9 of Pentacles. You're on your way back up to climb back up to your pentacles, to your King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, as you start to take more time out to see Queen of Pentacles. And the Fool and the Four of Wands. The devil doesn't want to let you be in divine union with your higher self. They know how close you are. See? The world. Oopsie, let me put the tape on that. Three of Pentacles. We have 3 of Pentacles again. confirmation. Alrighty. You also recently embarked on your the spiritual labor in the 3D world, so body, soul, spirit in the physical realm. Okay, you've been working a lot on that. You've been chipping away a little bit, kind of like what is spirit, what is God, what does that mean to me, what is goddess, like why do I like, listening, hearing about all this stuff, why do I watch tarot, whatever. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in the Sugar Skull Tarot, which to me points to you also working in the spiritual realm and doing your spiritual work, your spiritual labor, encompassing body, soul, and spirit in the spiritual realm. So physical realm, spiritual realm. You're the high priestess between the realms. You are aligning the thread between these two realms that you walk. You're like a tightrope walker. You walk the fine line with grace. Okay, the devil wants to push you a little bit because they want to fool you into thinking if you pause from your tightrope walk across your bridge, your tightrope walking bridge, if they can convince you to go off track, then your bridge ceases to be and you lose connection with source. Okay, you lose your ability to create change within yourself and around you, and to really just live I don't know, I get this like present, but like you're just like you're the leader. You're a leader. You not only create for yourself, you create for others. Like when you create beginnings for yourself, when you evolve and when you change and when you lead with the highest good, that also shifts the vibration around you. And that's why a lot of people want to hold on to you as the way they are, because they see the power already. But if you are able to overcome this and untether from the devil and this lower vibrational kind of pursuit and worry and stress and mental anguish and really bearing all the weight and taking on all the demands, that is the limit to you. Okay, and now source beckons you. Hi, there's no limit up here. There's no limit when you are in your highest good. You can still enact the best for everyone involved because you are an alchemist. Again, you work between worlds. You work in the higher truths, and you also apply wisdom for real truth in reality, for fairness and for justice for everyone involved. Okay, is this really like blowing your mind? Like, I don't think so, right? Like, these things. Spirit summons you. They want to celebrate you. They want to remind you that you are to be celebrated, and there's a lot to be celebrated, and there are many pleasures and many pursuits that you can undertake. You're very creative and very intelligent, and yes. Yeah, the World card is so cool. This is the time to release, to ask for forgiveness, to apply your lessons learned, to walk towards the light, and to live in your highest good, and to continue to create, but now with source guiding you and protecting you as they have always. Except now that they ask for your acknowledgement, okay, and for you to just give up on all those all that, all those things that cause you exhaustion and like are depleting you, okay? And we love you, Page of Pentacles. Go study, go learn, go learn about you. I love it. You're on your way, Knight of Swords. Please take care, all right? I hope that you guys have a great start to your weekend. May you pack very lightly. May you live in your highest truth and your highest light. I send you so much of it, so much light and so much love. And I hope that you are able to apply your awareness to help you to maintain perseverance and apply your intelligence and acknowledge your studies and not to criticize yourself and not to judge yourself, and really just to honor who you are as God honors. Literally, God is like will not tell me to, well, like, they want me to say all these things. Dude, I'm going to tell Spirit to stop now. Because I don't want you guys to just get a mouthful of like 5 minutes straight of God saying how much they love you, how much you are a son of God, and you are a son of the divine, and you are a child of the divine, and you are a daughter of the divine. Okay, I'm gonna be so war. I gotta go, yeah. Please enjoy.